Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. All right, so today I think it's safe to say that winter is over, and I think it's time to get the Pathfinder cleaned up and looking good again. So of course, over the long winter, I don't like driving my cars through car washes, but because of course winter and I shut off the water and everything else, I pretty much have to drive the car through a car wash. And we all know that those car washes, even though they don't have, the bristles anymore like brushes, and they have the foam pads, they still contain dirt and they can still scratch up the car. Now, the good thing about this car here is that you can barely see any of the scratches on it. If you look at it, it's dirty. I say that for sure. It probably hasn't been washed in about 2 weeks, but you can barely see any of the scratches. So, I mean, that's one good thing about red or silver or even white. But when it comes to black, like the Escalade, things like that, those things will show up scratches like crazy. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be bringing this back to life and making it look even better than it looks now. It doesn't look too good right now. We're going to be basically giving it a wash, and we're going to be ceramic coating the car. And I'm going to show you guys in a quick video how to do that. Now, I'm going to show you step by step, but you're not going to sit here and watch me wash and spend the entire day doing it, because it does take an entire day. Now, one thing about this is there's very little paint collection that needs to be done. So when it comes to polishing it, we're not going to be using a really abrasive pad, because again, look at the paint. Even though it's dirty, it still looks pretty clean. Still looks pretty good. It's not horribly scratched up or really, really bad, and it doesn't show those scratches like a black car does. So I'm going to show you guys first what we're going to be using in step-by-step process and what I like to use. And of course, you guys can use the same products or whatever products you guys desire. And we'll start on the wash. Step one, let's just go ahead and wash the car first, just regular wash. Now, every product I'm gonna use, I'm gonna actually have in the description below, so you guys could just go ahead and click on it and buy it if you want, or whatever product you guys like to use. But I'm a big fan of Adams as well as the Meguiar's line as well. So with the car wash equipment, I'm going to be using Adams car shampoo. This is a high foaming shampoo. I like to basically just spray everything down, get it really nice and clean. Once we clean out the car and get it nice and washed, next step is we're gonna have to use a decon soap. So I like to use the Adams strip wash, which is basically gonna strip down any grease or any other impurities that the actual paint may have on there, as well as any waxes that are currently on the car. Once we're done with that, the car looks pretty good at this point, but we still got some more steps to go. Next thing we're gonna do is go ahead and use Meguiar's iron removing spray clay and a clay bar. Now this is gonna pick up all the little fine little dirts and everything else that's stuck inside the paint pores. We wanna get these out because you don't wanna go ahead and try to wax this or detail this car or even ceramic coat this with this on there. Once we do that, we're gonna go ahead and give it another quick wash just to get any of the other stuff from the clay bar left there. Once we get that done, we're gonna go ahead and polish the paint. Now there's two different polishes depending on your paint and how it looks. You can go ahead and use Ultimate Compound from Meguiar's. Now, if it's worse than this, you may have to do a lot more paint correcting. If you got deep scratches, you may even have to do some actual wet sanding, things like that. This car is not that bad, so we're just gonna basically use the Ultimate Polish from Meguiar's. Meguiar's makes this polish. This is for fine swirl marks, which is basically what this car more likely has. Now, once we're done with the Ultimate Polish, your next step is going to be the ceramic coating. So we're gonna go ahead and basically apply AVALONKING's Armor Shield ceramic coating. Now, when applying this, you wanna go basically step by step. You're gonna need, for an SUV this size, I got 2 bottles. So you're gonna need to go, when you apply it, put at least 3 to 4 drops on your little applicator pad and go up and down and side to side, covering each section. Now we're gonna do this each section at a time. Once you start seeing it kind of look like a rainbowy glare on the paint, you want to wipe it off with a microfiber towel and apply this to the entire car until you get the nice mirror finish. All right, so that's it. That's as simple as that. Of course, on the video, it looks simple, doesn't it? But actually doing it, it takes about a day. If you're doing it right, 2 days. So let's take a look at the car, see how it ended up. But I'm gonna just leave you guys with pictures of the car, how it ended up at the end. If you guys did like the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Peace.